Marketing for brilliance the McDonald's way. Wow. Hey there, I'm Tom Feltenstein, and I'm really excited to be with you tonight. I learned how a pair of golden arches changed the course of business through four walls branding and neighborhood marketing. And I learned these secrets from the very, very best as McDonald's Ray Kroc's protege. Now, we all go through life and have great joys. And I would say, as for you as well, that our kids are really our greatest joys in life. I had another one that was very meant a lot to me, and I was serving in the United States Marine Corps and helping a lot of small and large companies, including pharmacies, veterinarians, neurosurgeons, chiropractors, so many in the medical field. And I was invited in to help increase their sales 10, 15, 20, 25, 30% using my four walls branding and neighborhood marketing teachings. And you know what's interesting? I learned some lessons from Ray Kroc that were so critical. And you certainly can relate to this. It's all local. The heart of neighborhood marketing is inside your four walls. Community involvement is essential for effective neighborhood marketing. Find good people and trust the people that you find. Now, there were a lot of accomplishments of McDonald's. The one I'm most proud of is the Ronald McDonald House. There's over 300 of them worldwide today. We opened the very first one in October 1974 in Philadelphia. And it's just been amazing. I know that most all of you know the Ronald McDonald House. Many of you have maybe been there, have volunteered. It's heartwarming. I get teary-eyed when I think about it. The Happy Meal, the first drive-through, the introduction of breakfast, which is now 24 hours a day. There's so many awesome, wonderful things that happened during my time at McDonald's. And I go see the movie The Founder. It's all about McDonald's and Ray Kroc, and it's something I think that you'll really, really enjoy. Now, we all need a coach. You're going to want to hear this. Listen carefully. About 10 years ago, I went to a PGA golf tournament, and I always like to go and watch those on the driving range practice before they go on. I mean, these are the superstars of golf. But there was Jack Nicklaus, the #1 player in the world, and he was just standing there. And I walked up and I said, "Mr. Nicklaus, why aren't you hitting?" And he says, "Well, I'm waiting for my coach." And I just thought for a minute, I think, are you serious? Well, we all need a coach. You're going to want to hear this. Listen carefully. There's 3 undeniable reasons why between now and the end of the year, you should think of me as your coach. I'll show you how to create a steady stream of products predisposed to do business with you. You'll learn the 5 most effective ways to generate more referrals from existing patients. You'll get 45 instant and genius promotions that will guarantee your marketing success. I sure hope you'll join me at my revenue rally, where I'll share examples of hidden opportunities and many, many secrets I've learned. By the way, see this diagram? This is just one of the components, a real important one too, of many revenue rally deliverables. I want you to look at this. This is the marketing plan development flow. It's so critical, and we'll go step by step at the rally. You'll really, I mean, this is life-changing. This is a game changer for you. And I'll spend a lot of time on it with you. Now, Many pharmacies are offering these services. If you aren't, you could be losing revenue. The MTM, 83% of you are doing that, but only 65% are doing home delivery. Now, my independent pharmacist, who actually has been in business since the 1930s, for whatever it's worth, it was JFK's place where he hung out at. Now, deliver. It'll mean a lot to your business. As a matter of fact, in order to take on my pharmacist, my independent pharmacist, Publix, which is our grocery store, is a block away, just started to delivery. And it's hurt them a little bit. And of course, you know why a grocery store is doing it. It's to bring people in. But when you look at the delivery service, and then you look at medication and immunizations and travel, you can see where the numbers are. You can see the ones that are doing high numbers and that are doing low numbers. Online refills, pet medications. But here's what I want to really talk about that is a game changer for you. You need to be doing this. This is the purest expression of neighborhood marketing. Only 20%, 4% of owners and 9% of employees are members of a local business association. Now that's criminal. Please go out and join. That's word of mouth marketing. It's the most important part of marketing there is. There's only one thing better in marketing, and that is sampling. So go out. This is number 2 of all the marketing that you can do, is get into your neighborhood, join. 41% of owners provide monetary support to 10 or more community organizations. Let's build that up. That's where our business comes from. It's a ground game. It's the purest expression, as I said earlier, it's neighborhood marketing. What percent of your internal customers are turkeys versus eagles? I want you to listen. Get rid of your turkeys. The more turkeys you get rid of, proportionately, as you bring eagles in, you will build sales and everything good will begin to be better for you. Now, take Tony's assessment. What Tony does is identifies those people that maybe you want to hire that are turkeys. And it'll save you a lot of grief. And let's just go after eagles, okay? We got to do it. It's where the win is. Now, your location is your media store. There's Don Grove, world champion pharmacist, and that's his facility. He's from Missouri. It's where I grew up. St. Joseph, Missouri. Don's heard of it. I bet most of you haven't. We had a president from Missouri. How many of you know who that was? It was Harry Truman. Now, in my little town in St. Joe, where I used to bale hay on the farm, and it was the home of the Pony Express. That's where it was founded. So that's a little trivia for you. Customer engagement are your 30-second ads. Your front line is your bottom line. That's where your eagles. You need all eagles in your front line. It's so important. Whoever feels like this, would you like me to supersize your order to a 90-day supply? Is that cool? I got to tell you this story. And don't think badly of me, okay? But I took my Ronald McDonald outfit from McDonald's. I dressed up in it, and I went down to a major intersection close to my office. And I started directing traffic. You know, I wonder if the police had come, what they would have done. They probably would have laughed and said, you probably ought to move off. Cars were stopped. They wanted pictures. They were honking. I had more fun for 30 minutes, and here I was in my Ronald McDonald outfit. So most companies have difficulty finding top people because they hire individuals for what they know and then fire them for who they are. You don't build business, you build people. People build business. It's all about your four walls: hiring, training, relationships, neighborhood. Gang, that's what it's all about. Will you rise to the occasion? Listen, stick with me here and learn how together we will build your business and increase your sales. Most pharmacies should have a social media presence today. Are you one of the 95% of companies out there that do? Look, you want to, you need to. And what I'm going to do at our rally, I'm going to show you and share with you how to drive your social media strategy. It's so critical. Don't wave the white flag of surrender and defeat before participating in my revenue rally. Now, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter are all going to merge next year into one social media, whatever you want to call it. And I've decided what to call it. It's going to be called You Twit Face. Don't you love it? Look, I can see all the smiles from all of the folks, and you listen, you're welcome to use it. It's yours. I give it to you. I don't own it. I just thought about it, and I'm not sure if I came up with it or not, but it doesn't make any difference. This type of promotion can speak to these types of patients: Medicaid, Medicare, elderly, diabetics, heart disease, nutrition, and more and more. I've done some of the following promotions for pharmacies, veterinarians, neurosurgeons, would you believe that or not? And so many others in the medical field with great results. Now look, welcome to the neighborhood. Can you imagine? We know exactly everybody that's moved into your neighborhood within a 5-mile radius, 10-mile, whatever you want it to be. We know the age, the household income. We know within 30 days everyone that's moved in. Same with birthdays. We know all the people that are having birthdays within the radius of whoever you want to go after. We're on top of that, and we can find out who they are. Keep your employees healthy this season. We know how to invite those folks in. We know those that have diabetics in your whole trading area. Can you believe it? And we know how to target them and how to get them. And I've been coaching and marketing for a number of years, almost forever it seems like. And one of my great successes was with a dentist, Dr. Joseph, who we built his sales so significantly in such a short period of time. And I want to share all of that with you at the Revenue Rally. You're going to be blown away, I promise you that. Now, you may be surprised also to learn about my secret ingredient. No, it's not the Big Mac, but it's the foundation for success of any direct mail program. And I call it the Match Report. The direct mail company that I recommend to everybody has created this Match Report. And I got to tell you, I have never in my entire life done direct mail without using the Match Report. We've had amazing sales, 10, 15, 20, 30%, and our redemptions are so high. It's incredible. And I'll tell you this, there were 5 locations. In Toledo, Ohio, we mailed out 130,000 pieces. We had 37,000 people come in for a 26.7% redemption. Now that's unheard of. I never had a response like that ever in my life. By the way, do you send out a newsletter? Well, pharmacist Frank Lombardo, who owns Cook's Pharmacy in Shavertown, Pennsylvania, he uses a newsletter to increase sales and customer retention. Now, what Frank does, he focuses on natural medicine sales, and his newsletter has helped boost those sales by 60%. That's unheard of. If you're not using a newsletter, you got to do it. Please, please. Now, 2017 will soon be over. We got about, 3.5 months. So I want to give you an opportunity to plan for an incredible 2018 right now. For the next 24 hours, you can claim your seat to attend my one-day revenue rally to be held in Warsaw, Missouri, and graciously sponsored by Don Grove, owner of J&D Pharmacy. What you may not know is Don Pharmacies do double the national average in sales of independent pharmacies. Pretty impressive, right? I'm so glad that I know Don, and I'm so grateful to him for opening his pharmacy for us to have our rally. It's so kind, and I'm grateful. Thank you, Don. And I'm excited to meet all of you in Warsaw, Missouri on November 10th, 2017 at Don Grove's Pharmacy. Now, he can only hold 30 to 35 people, and it's going to be in his pharmacy, which is so cool, not in some lame hotel around, but we're going to be in his pharmacy. He's going to show you around, and for those that aren't doing twice what everyone else is doing, you're going to learn a lot just by walking around and having him show you what goes on in his pharmacy. So you ask, what's in it for me? One day filled with proven, practical, and highly profitable sales and relationship building programs you can immediately put to work. We're also going to discuss how to remedy offsetting losses, reduce reimbursements, squeeze margins, competition from chains, mail order. We're going to talk all about that. So what I want you to do is claim your seat now. We're only going to have one revenue rally this year, and it's November 10th, Don Grove's J&D Pharmacy in Warsaw, Missouri. Any of you ever heard of Warsaw? So here's what's happening. At the revenue rally, here's my money-making offer. I'm going to give you 8 hours of hands-on workshop, which is a $10,000 value, and probably a lot more. I charge $10,000 a day for my time. I'm going to also be your marketing department for 60 days. Never done before. You're going to have the opportunity to email me anytime that you want. Anytime. 24 hours a day, Saturday, Sunday. I don't even know how to put a price on that, because I know what I charge, and this is just something off the charts. I just decided to do it. And I'm also going to give you my 6 marketing and motivational books and DVDs. Those are valued at $750. Your price for everything is $995. We know it's not polite to yell. Am I yelling? But do you realize you're leaving major money on the table if you're not at least looking at information marketing of what I'm going to share with you? Now, for those of you who are unable to attend, which I hope there's none, well, we can only hold 30 or 35 anyway. So for those of you who are not coming, you can purchase the marketing and inspirational books and DVDs for $595. That's a value that I set of $795. But you got to be there. These are good, but being face to face is great. And there's a free bonus. This is really good. It's my 35 common sense principles of neighborhood marketing and 4 walls promotion. I suppose there are a lot of reasons to pass up the revenue rally, but I think it's worth comforting your motives. No, it's not comforting, it's confronting. I think it's worth confronting your motives. Frankly, the case for venturing from your comfortable nest, and we all got comfortable nests, to this very different world of ours is compelling, especially in light of the incredible amount of danger and hazard for business people, and in light of the grand new opportunities currently ablaze. We're all looking for information in a generation clamoring for more and more faster and faster information. I hope you choose well and successfully fend off excuses, temptations, and distractions that beckon you to the sidelines. I would not lead you astray. Never have, never will. Meet me in Warsaw, Missouri, and you'll see I was right to badger you. It's that important. Please treat it with warranted expediency. I'm so looking forward to seeing you. Register now. It's the last chance. It all ends in 24 hours. I thought maybe I was going to do 48 hours, but it's 24 hours. So register. Let's get going. I'm so excited to see you all in Missouri, my home state, for $995. I don't know how you can pass it up, but I'm excited to see you. Tony DeRico's excited to see you. Don, the whole gang. So let's all 30 or 35 of you get together, and thanks for hanging in with me. Look forward to seeing you soon.